Hey everyone, Chris here. Getting really cold around here, and it got too cold before we were able to get the monster fish out into the pond. So we got to get them into the house today, and I'll take you along with us for that. Well guys, we weren't able to get the pond quite finished. As you can see, still got quite a bit left to do. I did get my dock about done. Still got to use those cinder blocks there to place down there. Gonna make a big old pier here to hold up the center area. We just about finished this too. Waiting on pumps and stuff. Unfortunately though, we didn't have the type of money we needed to do the actual greenhouse, you know, going from there to there. Decided I'm going to do it out of PVC, so I just got to wait for the funds to do that. Just PVC and polycarbonate greenhouse paneling. Anyhow guys, I almost messed up big time. My big Pacu actually did pass away, but all the rest of them I was able to save. I came outside and it had dropped down under 40 degrees overnight, and still had my fish outside on the back porch. So they weren't doing too well, so I had to go into emergency mode and get them moved out of that tub and get that tub moved in and get them set up. Started out by getting the fish moved to that 100-gallon acrylic you seen, just temporarily to get this into the house, which was actually a little bit too big, so I had to trim it down about 4 inches or so. That way it would fit through my doorways. After I got it all marked, I just used a jigsaw to cut it down, and then I used a shop vac to clean up all the burrs and everything afterwards. Ended up going in here in our storage and dryer room. Now we're going to start putting the decor back in it that I pulled out. Oh, focus. Yeah, we're fixing to put all the wood and the rock back in. Get the FX5 moved back over here. Wave maker put on. All that stuff. And then once we get all that, we'll put as much of the water as we can from the tank that they're in at the moment. We'll get that put in here. And then we'll get the fish put in here and slowly start to fill it back up with new clean water.
And that's what I call high quality H2O.
I made sure to keep all the substrate and decorations and everything in water from when it was on the back porch still. That way to keep all the bacteria alive during the transfer. I went ahead and cleaned out the FX5 filter that runs this thing while I had it all disassembled and drained. And this is just putting the strainer back together before I started to refill it for the fish. I went ahead and threw a sock on the intake to catch any more of the burrs or anything that I wasn't able to vacuum out. Once I got it filled enough for the fish to go in, I started doing just that. And I started with my arrowana 1-1 because he was doing the worst out of all of them. Next up were my two buttikoferi tilapia that were both about, I'd say about 7-8 inches or so. And my Freddy cichlid as well is about 7 or 8 inches also. And then my iridescent shark. Next we moved in our tiger shovelnose hybrid, Dr. King Schultz, and our smallest Oscar. Dr. King Schultz here is about probably 15-16 inches, I'd say. He finned me actually, hurt pretty bad. Didn't go very deep, but it was quite painful. Our smallest Oscar here is somewhere around about 10, 11, maybe 12 inches tops.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating.
This is our largest Oscar here. It's a red Oscar. He's somewhere around about 14, 15 inches, maybe even 16. I should have got more exact measurement, but wasn't able to, unfortunately. I was more in the emergency mode trying to make sure they all lived. Our last Oscar, which is a tiger Oscar, is somewhere around about 14, 15 inches as well.
His name is Ricky. Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby? He's got two first names. What if...
It's been a few days now, and I just wanted to make sure everybody was going to settle back in alright and get back up to temperature. And so far everybody's been doing good. My silver arrowana still hasn't been eating, unfortunately, but a lot of the times they do take weeks to settle back in after a move. But as you can see, everybody else is doing good.
Can't stay still, don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin, temptation within, mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it, make sure you subscribe to our channel, and do me a favor and hit that notification bell as well as that like button on your way out, please. From my family and I here at GAR, y'all have a good one.
The start of intoxicating.